to do a short video on the steps I had to successfully load a painting to in the Paint Night portal. Alright, so as you can see, I've got my username in there and I've got my password already booted. I'm going to go ahead and just click log on. I guess log in. And as it opens up here, it always defaults to the dashboard of my upcoming events. It's loading right now. My computer's going a little slow. Here we go. Okay, and so as you can see here on the left side, I've got choices here: dashboard, operations, accounting, reports. I'm going to click operations, and then I'll drop down, and then I'm going to drop down to projects. And when I click on projects, the whole screen will turn a different color here. I've got this big green header right here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the top, and the top of the left screen here, right here, it says add a project. I click on that, and as it loads here, it's going to ask me a painting title. So already at this point, it's still defaulting to just painting. So I'm going to put Snowman, just because I'm going to do kind of a fake one here, but you get the idea. So there's my title, Snowman. It already defaults to my area, Paint Night. It's already got my artist name in there because I'm presumably doing it on my own site. So you'd have to change it if I guess someone else is doing it for you. I don't know why you would, but under color tags, I'm going to just show you here. I'm going to click on this one here, color tags, opens up, and I get to pick several. So maybe I got some black and dark red. Just every time I click on it, colors come up and I can scroll down. You have orange for his nose, and I'll just do white. It'd have more colors than that probably, but so you get that idea. Now I'm just going to cruise to the right here, straight across, and you can see I've got theme tags. And you got to go in there just to see if something, lines up with that. So in this case, I'm thinking maybe Christmas, if we got one. There's Christmas, as you can see. I'll click on that. And I don't know if there's snowman, but I think there's snow. So let's go over here. I'm cruising down, looking for anything. I'm going pretty quickly, but just so you guys get the idea. All right, sure enough, and there's snow. So I'll click on that. So I've got my color tags, my theme tags. Now my painting category, I got to click on that, open it up, and it is a canvas. All right, so see all those different choices because we've got so many choices now. But obviously I'm going to paint on a canvas. So I'll click, whoops, canvas there. Now I'm going to cruise it again across to experience type, open that up, and my choice right now is Paint Night or Plant Night. Right now, obviously I'm doing Paint Night. Those choices may populate to more as they update the site. Now over here on plant category, I don't need to worry about that. And across from that, it's container category. I don't need to worry about that because that refers to Plant Night, not Paint Night. I'm going to cruise down now to the next section. You can see it says Images. I'm going to just click on that bar, and it's going to naturally give me choices on where I might have had my image saved. You'd have to go in there and save your image. So you paint a painting, and I always paint mine, upload it, and save it. I save it on my desktop. You could save it in documents or photos or whatever. So I'm going to go over here to the left. I know it's on desktop. Click desktop. It's already there. Come over, and I'm going to look for and I have a little snowman that I had an idea. It's not a painting yet, but I had an idea, so I'm going to go find that and use that as my example. Here we go. So I'm going to click this guy right here. It's lit up in blue. Click, and then I'm going to press open, and you're going to see it pops up right down here under images. Okay, so there it's picked that one now. Then I'm going to go down to the next one, other info, and my choice on level of difficulty, and this is very subjective. When you open it up, your choices are super easy, easy, doable, challenging, and hard. And I always, doesn't matter what it is, I always just, for me, I click doable. I figure it's right in the center, and since it is subjective, we'll let the guests make that choice. Now I'm going to cruise over to the side here, or rather right in the middle, and I've got a choice of how my painting is. In this case here, my painting is wider than it is long or tall, so I'm going to call this landscape. So I'm going to come back down to this portrait, rather orientation. It defaults to portrait. I'm going to drop down to the landscape, click that. All right, now that's in there. Whoops, I missed a click. There, let's try that again. There's landscape. Now I'm going to right over one more box. I've got a choice of free or paid on how we share the wealth on this painting. Well, I'll be honest, I like to get paid, so I always click paid. But you could click free. I think that a lot of people did that at the very beginning of Paint Night, where they're getting paintings in the portal. Okay, so now that's done. Go down to the bottom. Now I've got a choice if it's my favorite painting. I guess you could click yes or no. I'm just putting no. It defaults to that. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter on that. And then I've got some notes right here. And this is where you'd put in anything like type of brush you're using, type of color of paints, maybe if it was a special, like maybe it's phthalo blue versus a cobalt blue, etc., etc. And then what I do is I take photos of my painting as it progresses. And so here I'm going to make a note of that. And I'm just going to put photo steps, and I'm typing with one hand, so sorry about the speed. Photo steps in Facebook Creator. Bad spelling here. Creator forum. I guess just page. Our group page. There we go. And that way, when it gets accepted, then these will be in here, and people can come look and get a, okay, I'll go look for that on Facebook on the Creator Forum page. So that's there. I'm gonna cruise down, and then I've got all my terms and conditions, and it's a bunch. You can see not only am I scrolling the whole page, but over here on the right, there's a separate scroll bar. You can scroll through all this and read all that good stuff. And it's just basically telling you the terms of the agreement, and that I'm not going to even try to interpret it for you. I want you to read that. Bottom line, you get to the very bottom, it's if you read all this down here, even has the address. Right below it, you got 3 check boxes here. I understand this painting is now belongs to Paint Night. So I'll click that. I certify this is my original work. Click that. And then you see the red at the bottom. It says please agree to terms and conditions. Unless I click all these boxes, it will not go away. Third box, I accept the terms and conditions. Click that. Now you notice the red writing went away. So that's basically getting them off the hook, saying you own this and it's all you. And then if you just come over here to the right, there's the upload the painting. Now if I click this, it will be submitted to Paint Night headquarters, and then they will either reject it or approve it. They usually approve it as long as you've got it nice and finished, properly formatted to your page. Once I would do that, it would ask me to go back to my submission page if I want to look at more paintings. But that's basically it. I hope this helps. All right, take care.